Tavorick's manor. So, how the hell are we gonna protect him from some warlock and his demons? I mean, if they were rampaging on the streets, they would have been stopped a long time ago. Or at least there would have been open fighting. So how are we gonna deal with this? Well, we'll find out. Oh, there. Who are you? And what business have ye here? Quit with your whole dares, you great bumbling nit. Is Lilina alone, or I'm half a troll? You'll have to pardon my comrade. Your ladyship, we started as watchhounds, you see, and there's nothing a watchhound likes better than the sound of his own voice, especially when it's telling folk to halt and state your business. Danger to this house is real. It's right to be cautious. There you see, cautious. Know what that word means, Weatherly? Bad idea, encouraging him, your ladyship. He's locked his own children out of his house on account of forgetting his latest password. It was dark and raining that night, Weatherly. As young Ronald's been growing so quick I hardly know him to look at him. Let the gods be the judge of that, cub. Now let's quit pestering the squire before she decides to clap us in irons. Old black ballards waiting for you inside, squire. Right through the door and straight to the main hall. Fairly sizable. Not massive, but still sizable.
Time to finish this.
They don't really get this room. There are entrances at the edge of this hallway on both sides, but not usable entrances. Probably something that enemies would use. Great Hall, upper floor.
I'm sorry, my lord, but the girl must leave.
Oh, come now, look at her. Look, pretty girl like that would keep any man alive and well, even a spotty old ward like me. That is what Nasher wants, isn't it? To keep me from dropping dead, huh?
Lord Nasher is concerned about my lord's well-being, in light of the recent deaths of my lord's associates.
Bah! If Nasher cared about my lord's well-being, he'd buy me a potion of youth. Failing that, he'd send me a harem. 84 girls, one for each of my years. Yes? Maybe? Soldiers. Millie, my dear, I insist that you come back and play for me again. The night after next, perhaps.
My lord is very sweet. I'd be honored.
Melaya Seral. Squire Lilina Flown, Captain Andrew Ballard at your command. If you don't mind me saying, Squire, it's an honor to serve with you. My men and I were there for your trial by combat. Warmed a lot of veterans' hearts to see you rob that Alaskan dog. Thank you. Have you inspected the house? Yes, Squire. I've already made an initial sweep of the house, secured the outer doors, and billeted my men on the second floor. We're 5 in number and all proven men. The quiet one with the bow is comely Finn. Doesn't say much, but he's killed more Alaskans than any of us with those arrows of his. My sergeant is Derwin, called Greycloaks. Like a father to the boys and deadly with an axe. Greylocks. Yeah. Grey cloaks is something totally different. Guff and Weatherly you've already met. I'll be bringing them inside and locking down the front door when night falls. By your leave, I'd like to barricade all the exits as well. Hmm. Hmm. Do it. I'll send Finn and Derwin to gather some tables and such. The old man won't miss them. This place has rooms that haven't been touched in decades, perhaps more. Are you shitting me? What exact? This seems like a terrible place to try to secure. There's no way we can block all the entrances. After you send the old man upstairs, we'll get underway. I'd like to inspect the house myself. Certainly, Squire. Plenty of time for that now, or after we've told to Tavorick. I won't lock down the house until you give the word. What's this? More of you? Nasher thinks an army is going to stop me from dropping dead? My name is Lilina Flown, my lord. Well, good for Nasher. He ought to send more women to guard me. Hell, sack all the men and hire on an army of pretty ladies. City watch would be a good deal more popular, I guarantee it. Who was that woman I saw earlier? What? Melia. She is one of Opala's girls from the Mask. Comes and visits from time to time. Reminds me what it's like to have a lady in the house. A lovely girl, Melia. Plays the harp like a songbird. Can't actually hear it, you understand, but she's wonderful to watch. Beautiful hands. My fourth wife had beautiful hands, come to think of it. Know where it got her? Scorched to a crisp, that's where. Scorched to a crisp? That's right. Thought she'd try those lovely hands at wizardry. Begs me to buy her a spellbook, then tries to cast explosive runes on her own diary. A pretty girl, but not so bright. I should have kept a better eye on her. Not that I didn't keep an eye on her, but it was the wrong sort of eye, if you catch my meaning. It's almost a shame she didn't cast explosive runes on you. Where's the shard? Got it right here in my pocket, and that's where it's staying too. Told Nasher I wouldn't give it to him, and he said I wouldn't have to. Nice enough fellow, Nasher. Seems to like sitting on that throne of his. Ancestor of mine made the throne, and you know where it got him. Exiled to Icewind Dale. Silly fool thought he'd sign his initials to the bottom. I ever tell you what I think of artists? You have a real talent for changing the subject. Oh, what were we talking about? Shard. I'm sorry about your friends. What? You mean Dolren and Brennick? Probably happier now those two acted like they were dead anyway. Hawks was different though. Used to walk up to the academy and back every morning. Siren, he'd say, my heart's gotten just as forgetful as my head. If I don't remind the lazy old thing to keep pumping, it'll up and quit on me. Good old Hawks. He used to sit on those benches up in front of and ogle all the pretty girls. Never know when you'll meet one who fancies old men. That's what Hawks always said. Well, you do look young for your age. See this? Full head of hair, and me, 84 years old. Go on, it's real. Yank on it if you like. I'll pass. You should head upstairs, my lord. Oh, very well. Shoo the old dotard away. He smells like boiled cabbage anyway. Oh, don't bother to disagree. I know what I smell like. I'll be upstairs in my chambers. Think I'll go to bed and dream a bit. Always pretty girls in my dreams, and I don't even have to pay them to keep me company. Ah. Okay. Ooh, there's a locked door here. Can you open it?
No, sorry. I
That
can't do
requires a key.
Time to finish this.
Sort of suspecting that. Another entrance. Well, we could definitely block these. I'm not sure about the locked door. Might be an entrance for the demons, but it might be an path of escape too. The top of this barrel is covered with a thick layer of dust, as if it hasn't been opened in many years. Words are stamped across the lid in faded print. Quantity 40 blast globes granted by the many-starred clocks. Neverwinter City to Lord Tavorick, 1360 DR. Aren't blast globes really dangerous? Unless you've trained with them, of course. But these are very old, and I don't know how well they keep up over time. We'll tell Ballard about them. We might be able to use them to defend this place. Well, alright, but I don't think moving that barrel for any reason is a good idea. I'm not sure it's a good idea either. I think it's a good. It's going to lead us blowing up our own guys. That's what I think. Suppose we need to get things started. Do I want to barricade the other doors? Don't think so. We can get attacked from 3 sides at least. Or rather through 3 doors, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Because I know the barricades are destructible. They can delay things. They will never prevent enemies from coming. So if they're not a solution or anything. At the same time, they could buy us valuable time. I'd like to barricade the other doors in this room. Sounds like a good tactical decision. If we're attacked, they'll only be able to come at us from one direction. We'll barricade all the doors, but the one leading to the entrance hall. I'm posting Gup and Weatherly in the front door. Prevent us from being taken by surprise. I found some old barrels of blast globes in one of the storage rooms. I'd like to place them near the doors. Not a bad plan. A single arrow shot would probably set them off. Take down half a dozen attackers if we timed right. No, it wouldn't be. It would be fire damage, which demons are resistant to, and I doubt the damage would be enough to kill anyone anyway. I'll have Derwin set up the barrels in place. He's well practiced in handling blast globes and the like. Where were you thinking of putting them? Place them near the western door. Derwin, see that it's done as the squire says. 1 barrel on either side of the door. I'll make sure Finn takes the siding so we've got a clear shot. Where are you planning to position your men? I'll post Guff and Weatherly at the front of the door. Those two never quit their bickering, but it keeps them wide awake, so we're not likely to be taken by surprise. Finn and Derwin will all keep here with me. These stairs are the only way up, so if trouble comes looking for Lord Tavorick, it'll have to pass the three of us. He will be the last line of defense, just outside his lordship's door. If anyone manages to get past you, well, seems to me they'll have well earned the old man's attention. You have confidence in all your men. I can vouch for every one of them. We fought together in the Luskan War and in every major skirmish since. Not a single drop of craven blood between the lot of us. Secure the house, Captain. Finn, Derwin, you heard the squire. Fetch some tables and chairs for the barricade. I'll take one last sweep of the house.
Hell's take your good spirits. I tell you, Weatherly, there's an ill wind tonight.
Aye, but you smelt it first, Guff. 'Twasn't me who had the double helping the beans.
Bah! Why can't Black Ballad pair me with Finn for a change? At least I have some quiet. There's a foul smell on the air, Weatherly, and a stillness I don't like.
What in the hells?
By the gods!
Not the gods, I think. Weapons to hand, boys.
Derwin Greylocks. Captain sent me asked to fetch you, Squire. There's some foul mist gathering downstairs, and the lights have gone funny. Two guards came up. Stay here and guard Lord Tavorick, both of you. Aye, Squire, as you say. I don't want to leave him unprotected, because if they have another way to come here, there's no one protecting the bastard. Why are you injured?
Paus truly
Ah.
all done. Dear John Queedy Dear John Queedy
I'm holding on to a couple of zone skins. Might be worthwhile to cast them on the guy we need to protect. Not possible now, but I'll hold on to them.
Time to finish this.
Okay. The battle begin. It's been like this half a candle, no more. No signs of trouble yet, beyond the mist and the stink and the foul light. Squire! A horde of little demons. They burst through the front wall and force us back. Aye, and something else too. Back behind the rest. Whatever it is, it's big. Get yourselves behind us and tend to those wounds. Aye, Squire. A few bandages and we'll be back in the fray. Though Guffle will still be ugly. Look sharp, Squire. They're coming through the door. How wounded are you? Not that badly.
What's going on?
I'm going to lower her spellcasting mode a little bit to power casting, hoping she might hold on to at least
I'm ready
something
if you need
for the
me.
big guy.
Time to finish this.
And Goth didn't even bother to come my way. Okay. I'm gonna act as a little bit of a nurse for me. Fuck's sakes.
Hope you like being on fire.
I'm not really doing anything. There's clearly enemies here too, but barricades at least seem to be delaying them. There are the explosive barrels. I wanted them there because if we have to go there, it will just blow up the barrels now. Leave the looting for later. They'll be coming again, Squire. It's likely to get worse from here. What are your orders? Stay back by the steps and use your bows against... No. Guard the stairs. Stay out of my way. At your command, Squire. Those demons won't reach Tavorick, not while I draw breath. We'll let the guys move there or continue. He's not moving anywhere. Ballard.
Time to finish this.
Weatherly and Goth. Succubus. I'm not really worried about succubuses either. I'm worried about if there's something truly powerful on the way.
Don't make this too easy for me.
There. Okay. I'm enlarging our fighters. That way they'll get a little bit of bonus damage. Seems like these guys have defenses that are hard to reach. Succubus. Too worried about succubuses. I'm worried about what comes after them. Pyrenees, that's a troublesome thing. A fierce and beautiful woman with a statuesque build and flawless skin stands nearby. She has large, leathery wings and red glowing eyes. I think it's a warrior demon of a sort. Troublesome, very troublesome. What could I do? Wonder how banishment works on these things. Might not work, they'll certainly get a resistance throw. Failure, failure. Ah, excellent. They have Pyrenees has a plus 12 to that resistance, but you need 26. So he will still fail most of the time. Power method would have required a natural 20. So for us. Terrified shriek echoes from upstairs. The voice sounds like that of an elderly man. Hells, that was Tavorick! Thrice cursed demons got around us or climbed the walls of the house. Upstairs, Squire, go. I'll hold the rest of them here.
Time to finish this.
What exactly do I need to go? Holy shit. This is bad. No, they're fire methods, they don't give a shit about that. Fuck. Punishment? To make sure they don't threaten him. Because if he's some kind of a civilian type, it's gonna go down almost immediately. Heal for 4 points and the bastard still recovered quite a lot. Yeah, this is a problem. I need to buy healers kits at some point. Horrible beast appeared out of nowhere, just came shrieking out of the dark. Listen to me, Blown. Our only chance is the crypt. I had the place warded. They'll only be able to come through the door, and it should take them some time to penetrate the wards. Where is the crypt? Look down to the Great Hall and out the western door, and down the stairs. Here, take the key. Better you hold it than this bumbling old dotard. Yes, I agree. Dispel magic scroll. Do I have dispel magic? Yes. Okay, things will probably start happening quite quickly when we go down. We want to go to the crypt as quickly as possible. Not stay here and fight or do anything of the sort. Oh, Tavorick, good to see you alive. Even better to be so, Captain. The demons are keeping their distance. It's as if they're waiting for us to move. And I caught a glimpse of that big one. The one Gav spied at the door. He's hanging back, giving orders. He's the source of the stage too. You can trust in that. We're making a break for the crypt. Let's go. Okay, I want our warriors to continue fighting. Same with Mishka. Just fire on the barricade. Fire on the barricade. As long as one of us gets down, everyone will go.
What's going on? It will be done.
Right.
Dear John Queen again.
Don't do anything stupid. You're dead. Anyone in that bad condition? Actually, a couple of guys. I can only heal once, so.
Time to finish this.
Predictable creatures, demons. Can't abide wards, not when they're done right. And now they'll have to come at us through that... Oh, Ogma's eyes, what is that stench?
I can smell you, little lordling. I can scent your craven soul amidst the dust of your ancestors.
Address me, demon. Who are you?
I am Kagoth Yeg, leader of hordes, cleaver of Babao and Bebelith, the hunter who does not tire. From the yawning and clamorous lair of Yagul was I plucked, and now I hunt at the bidding of my master. And who are you, my mortal friend? You have a wonderful anarchic scent about you. Beneath your weariness and your sweat, you smell of lives shattered and hopes trod underfoot. Perhaps I could smell you better, if only I could come a bit closer.
Door! Get away from the door!
Very difficult. Erinase, Succubus, Fire Method. Shit.
Time to finish this.
Yeah. You. Don't move a goddamn muscle. Then go, well.
Give me a moment. It'll be over.
Hmm. What are our options here? I think I'd like to cast Confusion there, but I just can't. It has to be targeted on the ground. I wish there was a button that would basically cause the targeting system to ignore all of these targets and basically just target the floor only. The way I could place it where I want to place it, but no such thing. Probably as best we can do.
Wait here for now.
You don't have to wait. Neither do you. Or you. How are you?
I'm overloaded.
I'm just gonna spam anything that might work. Fire methods aren't gonna give a shit about this, but it should help us get rid of the rest of the trash. But the arena is pretty much the only thing left. Trying to disable it. No, there's something else, but I think really interesting. Yeah, the mind affecting is never gonna affect it. The DC on that spell is so low. No. Just kill the bastard.
Time to finish this.
Ooh, our guys have been dominated. No, 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 no. Enemies. I should end it. What the fuck is so hard about casting the goddamn spell? Silver. Waiting for the music to go on.
That thing, it has a master. You heard it, didn't you? I told Nasher this hoodwinking business wouldn't work, but does he listen to the 84-year-old? Of course not.
I'm not following, my lord.
I haven't got the shard. Haven't had it since yesterday. Passed it to Melia, in fact, just before you got here. Whole business was a diversion to get whoever's seeking the shard to reveal himself. Instead, he sent that brute with the tongue-twisting name.
You'd better explain yourself.
Melia's one of the 9. She's holed up at the Moonstone Mask with the shard and a half a dozen guards posing as patrons. Only the Demon's Master has seen through our ruse. He sent the demons here to occupy you and to kill me in the bargain. Man himself on his way to the mask to claim the shard. I'd bet my ears on it if I had any.
We'd better get to the mask and warn Melia.
Don't let the old daughter stand in your way. Probably ought to stay down here with people more of my age.
Ah, good. Automatic triggering of the conversation also removed the charm effect. I think we were weakened before because we were in the stench. So it won't last too long. A lot of demon blood. Arm a bit high. Weatherly died. Oh. Shame. I think Kelgar, basically kill him. Protection from mind-affecting things would be a great thing for Kelgar. It's the only real weakness he has anymore. If I would do crafting, I would basically do a shield for him from Umber Hulk hide. That would basically cover it, I think. Okay, if this crap isn't gonna go away, I'm just gonna rest. I'm not walking all the way there. Must have a duration. Saving throw or something? Still. Might as well loot the place. I doubt it's worth too much, but still it's free cash. We certainly have use for it. Healer's kits. Those are very useful. I need to buy them. Well, I can also not give a shit about what some kind of random guard is going to make it through or not. It's also a very viable option. But I don't view it as a sort of a selfless heroic act. I view it as more of a survival thing. Your own survival is rarely just tied to how you perform. Especially in some kind of large scale climb, pretty much the worst possible thing is that you're going to be overwhelmed by numbers. So any kind of loser, if they can even delay the enemy while you take care of others, it's very valuable. Once the fight is immediate danger is over, then I can change my mind. Just doesn't make sense to just basically abandon your own side. At least not like this. It was like take an enormous risk in order to save some of your guys. Then I would feel it's very well justified to just leave them to their fate. Close the airlock before your own guys get in, that sort of thing. Level drained. Shit. I have no one that can recover this. I think lesser restoration is not enough. You need a restoration spell. Okay, Moonstone Mask. No time to waste anywhere. We're gonna waste some time somewhere. I need to try to get the level drain away. 4 members of the large squad alive, got 400. Probably a bonus if you happen to keep all of them alive. It's not a big deal. I'm going to take a quick side trip to the temple. We'll restore Quara too. Healing should be immediate and free. We'll head for the Moonstone Mask without the rest in the meantime. Most annoying thing about this, you always have to redo your spells. Okay. Expecting more demons, probably not massive demons. I would assume he sent the guy after us because he wanted the job to work, also to pose as a realistic threat. Just something a few minor demons would not have done it. You might have others, but well, we'll see. Moonstone Mask. We rested. Shit. Come on, come on. Get the defenses up.
Time to finish this.
Time to finish this indeed. This isn't a big place, but we've been here before. Just one room. Yeah, except there's a second floor.
Thank the gods you're here. A man with glowing tattoos on his face came in here with a pack of demons, and he's still upstairs now. He murdered Evelyn at the door, and if he's not stopped you, please, you must do something.
Let's go, let's go. Music changed. Just a single anticipation. Like something's about to happen very soon. No, nothing so much. To get out of here, I need to see the targets if I want to cast some spells. Some spells have weird rules. You have to have visual contact on anything, otherwise it won't affect one. Succubus Erenice. There aren't that many places we can go to. Hello, Warlock. This old man's eyes glow with a gold-red luminescence, as does the lattice work of tattoos covering his forehead and face.
I think we've had enough of this one.
Ah, reinforcements. I'm afraid you are too late to save this one. And if it is the shard you're after, I am afraid I have that as well. It seems to me all you have left is your life, but that is easily corrected.
Nessian Warhound. Looks more like a horse, but whatever. This creature resembles a huge, powerfully built dog as big as a draft horse. Its fur, teeth, and tongue are sooty black. It has red glowing eyes. Are they any good? They're not too good.
Time to finish this.
Nothing to worry about. Elia surrounds it. Oh, no surprises there. I guess we know who we're going after next. No. Who are we going after next? Like Garius is still there. King of Shadows is still there. Whoever that guy is still there. Not sure what we should do next. Aldenon is somewhere too. Where is Aldenon? That's probably our most pressing concern.
I understand there is quite a bit of damage. Regardless, we still mourn those who were killed. Hopefully, between you and the Nine, we can prevent any future tragedies such as what occurred here.
Okay. Tila.
Good tidings to you.
No, everyone refuses to talk to me. Well, one way or another, we'll have to deal with the shard bearer. I doubt we're going to get all the necessary shards unless we deal with him. Seems to be carrying quite a few. Things definitely feel like there's not really many things that can move forward at this point. That's certainly I wouldn't even know where to go after that warlock. So something. There are still steps missing before we are at that point. Aldenon is probably at least one of those steps. He's been doing research. Pepin Hollow. Let's just report things to Nasher. Don't worry about Pepin Hollows some other time. Want to see what the next step is supposed to be. Still, at least we kept the noble alive. I'm the lost one guy.
What happened to my home? How did my manor get so dark and cold? I'll have to ask my assistant to start the fire at once. I say, some light, please. This door is odd. I don't remember having this placed in my home either. I say, anyone, this door is stuck.
Know that your words will not be heard in this place.
Oh, forgive me. I wouldn't have raised my voice if I'd known someone was so close. This door seems to be stuck. Really, quite embarrassing. Could you...
My door is sealed as well. Garius will come for you soon enough.
Garius? That's not the name of my assistant.
Garius is the master of the Fifth Tower. And you are alive because he requires your assistance, as he once asked for mine.
I'm sorry. I can't see you too well at this angle. Whatever do you mean? I'm always willing to help anyone, you know.
In this matter, you should choose death. For your sake and the sake of this plane. Garius seeks knowledge of an ancient Ilfarn ritual that will grant him the power of the King of Shadows. But his understanding of the ritual is narrow.
I can help there. Knowledge is something of a hobby of mine. Perhaps I could shed some light on the trouble, especially if it involves books or cryptic rituals. I will say that this Garius fellow chose a poor place to do it. This hardly looks like it was part of the Ilfarn Empire at all.
It is not. But power lies deep within the stones of this structure. It is one of the sites of the war against the King of Shadows when he touched this plane long ago. Part of him still resides here and grants strength to his worshippers.
Well, no good comes from tinkering around with ancient powers. All this ritual nonsense doesn't sound very wise.
It is madness. But with the madness comes power, and Garius will not turn away.
Time to finish this.
Anything new? I heard there was a battle at the Moonstone Mass. Is Maria? She has been killed by a sorcerer, one who can summon demons. Actually a warlock, but whatever. That is terrible news. Without her, the Nine are weakened tremendously, and she will be missed. The killer. Were you at least able to catch him? There was nothing I could do. He was there and then gone again. Then it seems there is little more to be done. Can dispatch the many-stars close to the Moonstone Mask and the Siren's home to look for clues. But as for what they can turn up, I do not know. It looks like justice has been denied this day. Nonetheless, you are to be congratulated for saving Lord Siren's life. 2,500 experience from that. What would you have me do next? If there was a trail, I would ask you to track down this murderer. But without one, I fear we will have to bide our time. And another matter has recently been brought to our attention. It seems that we have an even larger problem within Neverwinter than we first thought. Sydney Natal. I hope we are not intruding. It seems Neverwinter is quite active of late. I said I would send you later, after I'm done here. My apologies, my Lord Nasher, but the conversation before was a bit brief, and I did not think it would be best for both of our cities to wait any longer. Forgive my impatience. Ah, is this the harbor man? The squire I have heard so much about. Whoever she is powerful, and she's masking it well too. I am familiar with your exploits, and as exceptional as they are, I am certain we could spend most of the day discussing them. Who are you? This is Sydney Natale, our new ambassador from Luskan. He arrived earlier, and I had hoped to speak to you privately before the three of us met. Her associate is Crowther, I believe. Well met, my lady. It is my pleasure. Calver is of no consequence. He is here to assist me, and silently. The news I bring concern you, Lord Nasher, and I most of all,
so it is fitting you have arrived. I had hoped to speak to you before leaving in any event. I'm listening. There has been a miscommunication, so I have traveled from Alaskan to straighten certain matters out. If they were left to rumor, gossip, or surface appearances, they might be misconstrued. You have recently had trouble with those you believe affiliated with Luskan, when in fact they are not connected to or supported by us at all. And who are these people? There are 4 towers in Luskan, each ruled by a skilled mage, and we 4 work tirelessly to aid Luskan and its people. So does it mean a Tal is one master of the towers then? Maybe. Although I don't think a master would have been sent on something like this. But there is a self-styled master of the 5th tower who, as his title suggests, has overstepped his bounds. This mage is a man by the name of Garius. Black Garius, I believe, is yet another title he uses. Silly really, but he really does believe he casts a longer shadow than he does. Nevertheless, he has been quite industrious as of late, almost as industrious as you, my dear Harborman. But he is not affiliated with our city or its interests, unlike you and your long-standing ties to service in Neverwinter. And what has he been up to that should concern me? Ambassador Natale informed me earlier that she believes Black Darius began the war with their island neighbor Riatham. Yes, and it has served as a convenient means to distract Luskan from its real priorities. Regardless, Riatham was an aggressor for quite some time, so action needed to be taken regardless. I believe the Lord's Alliance would have taken exception to that, as do I. I am certain they would have, my lord. But since Riatham attacked us first, it is our responsibility to deal with their aggression and quickly. You can expect little else from island barbarians, really. You see, Riatham believed that Luskan had stolen a precious artifact from them, a book called the Tome of Ildkazar. A powerful artifact. Not only can its sudden disappearance lead 2 nations to war, but in the wrong hands, it can be used to channel tremendous power. How can we reclaim it? That is a matter we feel best left to Neverwinter. The matter is a domestic one, as it turns out. But that is not all that concerns us. We believe that Black Garius has made an alliance with someone known as the King of Shadows, a man or creature of whom we know very little. Garius was no doubt able to steal the Tome of Ildkazar with help from his ally, and use it to bolster his armies with golems awakened by the tome. So, you came here to tell us about our golem army? No. Unfortunately, his ambitions do not end there. We have received word that he intends to perform a powerful ritual within the lands of Neverwinter, with knowledge he has stolen from the very King of Shadows he serves. I have heard of the loss of your local sage Aldanon, and I suspect he is a part of this. What do you mean? I suspect he was kidnapped to provide the last of the missing pieces of the ritual. A ritual that will steal power from the King of Shadows and grant it to Garius. The exact powers granted are not known to me or my fellow mages, which is a further cause for concern. But I have told you all I know. You said Garius was in Neverwinter. Do you know where? We felt it was not only our duty to clear up any ties you might believe exist between Luskan and this criminal, but also inform you of his whereabouts. He and his forces are in a ruined castle, Crossroad Keep, within Neverwinter lands. Normally Luskan would not hesitate to take action against such a criminal, but with the confusion that has already occurred, we felt it was best to advise Lord Nasher and you of the situation and allow you to do what you feel is best. Why Crossroad Keep? It is difficult to explain to someone not skilled in the arcane arts. Crossroad Keep was the site of a great battle in the past, the one against the King of Shadows, in fact. That much we have been able to uncover. We believe that some of the power from the battle, his essence, perhaps allows them a stronger tie to the King of Shadows if the ritual is performed there, but that is our best guess. Find it hard to believe that Garius could have done all this for so long in secret without the knowledge or support of the mages of Alaskan. I'm ashamed to admit this, but that is the truth of this matter, I'm afraid. Pardon me, but officially I have been asked to reassure you of that fact. Particularly, it would be foolish for Luskan to spark a war on two fronts and not only... Kralver, enough. What happened at Ember was unfortunate, but Luskan would never condone such an action. You're lying. My dear girl, I would be careful with such words, lest you offend me. I have come in good faith, and you are in danger of throwing it back in my face. So the Seago spies, the assassins, the destruction of Ember, you knew nothing and had no involvement with any of it. That is correct, and all you have is my word. As your squire, I'm sorry. Squire of a squire, as indicated, that does not seem to be enough.
The matter of Luskan and Ember is for me to decide. We both are aware of the threat this Black Garius represents. If Luskan is interested in peace and cooperation, it is for the good of Neverwinter to respect that intention. Ooh, a choice. Are we going to press the issue with what they've done? I think I will press it. I personally don't care as a character, but Chandra made a big deal out of it, so if I just sweep it under the rug, I don't think that'll go well. I'm not really looking to milk influence gains, I'm looking to avoid a large loss. There's only one option to do if we want to go that route.
I will not. If they are involved, then they should be made to answer for it. I see the harborman and his lackeys are as stubborn as I have heard. I did not expect you to understand the subtleties of state and the delicate touch that politics requires, especially in these equally delicate times.
I certainly agree with that. You have to always... It's not about doing the right thing. It's about doing... It's the greater good thing. Ooh, influence gained with Chandra 4. Okay, this was pretty much... This was a major choice. No, she's right. This isn't about politics. It's about the people of Ember. You had to have known what was going to happen, and to let it just be conveniently forgotten like this. It's... Chandra Jero. The strength of Neverwinter comes from its citizens, and you have shown me that now. But listen to me. There are greater threats to Neverwinter as we speak. What happened at Ember is unfortunate, but I believe the one responsible has been punished for that crime. If we carry the accusations further to Luskan, I do not believe it is warranted. And furthermore, I am the one who sets policy in this court. This is not about one man or one village. This is about Neverwinter, and it is about protecting what exists. Lord Nasher, I had a friend, Elaine at Ember, who barely escaped, but so many others. I know, and I'm sorry for their loss, but unless this Garius is stopped, I fear that another tragedy will occur, much greater than what occurred at Ember. Justice will come for those, in time, but not today. And I need you to accept this. We all have burdens to bear, and if they must be carried so that the people of Neverwinter may be saved, that is what must be done. Lord Nasher, Ambassador Natale, Crossroad Keep, I fear that... Silence, Gralver. Do not make me remind you again. Lord Nasher, forgive me, but Black Darius may have begun the ritual. Quick action is needed. I have done what I could to inform you of what we know. It is up to you to act, if you wish. And Harborman, as further proof of my good faith and the good faith of Luskan, rest assured I will keep looking for information on this King of Shadows, and any proof I can bring that Luskan had no involvement with Ember. I imagine such proof will come in time. Yes, girl. In fact, I know it will. Thank you three for hearing me. I realize these are difficult times for Neverwinter, and it was not my intention to bring another. But Luskan could not remain silent while this threat to its southern neighbor loomed. Farewell. I have already dispatched the many Stark Cloaks and troops to Crossroad Keep. I want you to go as well. Garius must be stopped. I want you to leave as soon as you are able to travel. Rescue Aldenon, and you are to do everything in your power to stop this ritual Garius intends to perform. I'm on my way, my lord. This ritual sounds intriguing. Be careful at Crossroad Keep. If it is now Garius' stronghold, as the ambassador has said, it is likely well defended, not only with soldiers but with magics as well. We found this journal being used in a ritual within Neverwinter. Looks as if it belongs to a shadow priest. Indeed. Let me see that. I shall have some of the many Star Cloaks examine it at once. It may be some time before they complete their examinations. But for now, thank you for bringing this to my attention, and please accept this as a token of my thanks for your vigilance. 200 gold, 500 experience. Ugh. Discussion. Still. Ah, not bad, and we have a goal again. Master of the Fifth Tower. Yeah, I'll end things here. Might as well go after it directly. I don't see us really having any side missions. We might be able to fish out a few ones. But I don't think we want to do that at the moment.